We live on Facebook? On YouTube? Oh yeah. All right. Looks like we live on YouTube. Just gotta change my make sure my camera's connected. Okay, we're cool. It's unlisted right now. That's okay. Let me
20,
see. Yes, it is. All right, bet. So,
Yeah, let's get it. I get up. I go to sleep when she go. The camera turned on. All I see is her behind me on the table.
it's funny.
Like,
They
what
just be
the-
vibing. I'm like, it's a vibe. I'm like, all right, I respect that.
yeah, yeah, but I'm
So,
yeah. I don't know. Fuck me, dad. I don't know. I don't really don't care.
yeah, man, nobody, bro, anybody that's concerned or frustrated or say some dumb shit about you having your kids with you, they probably a loser anyway. Like,
Yeah, like
I don't deal with that. I don't deal with that.
that's what I like. That's what I like about this business though too, because it's more like family oriented, and I like that. You know, more people. I feel like that's respectable and I don't know.
Cool. So that's cool. You need to change this to listed. Customization
You know, the
right
business
now is unlisted.
people that we're in the business of people who like to take care of their family, man. That's all I see. Okay, I can see myself, but I can't see you.
Okay, hold up. In the Zoom?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Okay, S is your weight room. Now you in. You should be in here now. You see me now?
Yeah, it's loading.
All right, yeah. You should be. I see you as a participant. There you go. All right, you in. It's connecting your audio right now. Save
For
it.
sure. Mm-hmm.
So the privacy on this one is unlisted, and I don't know why. This is super interesting because I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me see. That I need to change that. Okay, it's on unlisted. I need to be public. Education. Oh, I can hear myself. Turn me down.
Yeah. All right, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna hang up now.
Do 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 do. Where'd you go?
Listen, can you hear me?
I can hear
I'm
you.
right
Can you
here.
hear me?
No, I'm here. You can hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Let's see. What category is this? Is this people and morals or is this entertainment? I'm gonna call it education.
There you go. Perfect.
Thumbnail. I'll get that later. Playlist. Call this squad dial. I gotta make a squad dial playlist. New playlist. Squad dial. Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now. I'm gonna check it on my other phone to make sure that I can see us. But I mean, yeah, I just switched it from I just switched it from um private to public. Now I'm just populating the info in the playlist description. Create. Cool. Save that. Cool. No age for kids. All right. Okay. Gotta wait. It's looking good. Cool. So YouTube is running live. Let me go check it out over here on my
Awesome.
All right. So yeah, I mean it's live, so let's just go get it. So the last thing that we were working on, the last thing that we hold on. Let me make sure this is get over here. I gotta play some music. Got my not royalty free RuneScape music. That's what I need right there.
Negative Cool. I just typed in my first thing in front of
Oh,
super.
gotta turn it down.
This
It's
is
good though.
super
It's
loud.
like a pretty good delay. Let me check it without that. All right, bet. Music, probably turn it down a little bit. Just let it operate in the background. Here's my playlist. Yeah. All right, that should do it. Put this stuff over here. Okay, that's good there. Go ahead and pull up the room right there, and then down here we have this. Put OBS down here. There we go. Okay, so live on that side. Let me share to Facebook. Yeah, I gotta figure out the fastest way to get this thing.
That's dope. Picture is dope. Like that. Naruto.
Oh yeah, that was yeah, the new episode of Boruto came out. I missed it, but the new chapter rather.
Crazy.
Like
I
it just
stopped
didn't.
watching Boruto.
You stopped watching it? Yeah, I kind of I
Yeah.
read it here and there. The time skip, they came up on the time skip, um
Awesome.
so they just skipped ahead and everybody. I think it's like 2 or 3 years, and this
Yeah.
page was like showing the correlation between like I don't remember the dude's name. I haven't really read it.
Boruto and whatever. But yeah, that's this
It was
this this
Boruto, Sasuke, and then it was a clone of Jiraiya. I forget what the dude's name was.
what? It's crazy. I
Yeah,
didn't get that far. I stopped because
my
I like
bad.
watching. You
There's a
good.
clone of
You
Jiraiya. You gonna find out about it.
good.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but I like dubs. I didn't really like the first couple animes I watched was subs like Attack on Titan and all that. I didn't know that you could. I didn't even know that you could change it. Yes, like you could change it to English, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, and I just watched it in sub, and then after I found that out, I never wanted to watch the anime dub. I mean subbed again, bro. I said nah.
Today's squad dial is live on YouTube. I got a link for this? How do I do that? Share. I can share it straight to Facebook. Bet. Put that on my page. Put that as a story. Today's squad dial is over on YouTube.
I don't understand.
Live over on YouTube. Yeah, I think that what I'll do is I will bounce back and forth. I gotta make a better schedule. But I think some days I'll do it on Facebook, some days I'll do it on YouTube, and then some days I might just do like a private Zoom and not even publish it and just keep it. I'll still do it, but I won't go live. Over YouTube channel. Drop in and make sure you subscribe. How do I send that? Post. Make sure I share it. Can you do me a solid? Can you pop over? Here, I'm gonna give you the link. Check it on your side. Drop the link for you. Check it on your side and see if you can see it. I want to see what it looks like when somebody pops in. I think that I can see. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I still gotta fix, but here it is. Control Alt Delete V. All right, that should be live on my Facebook. Let me double check it. Mother doesn't have rights. That's interesting. All right, reload that. One of the things I gotta set up, and I gotta take a note for this one and follow up. Gotta automate the chat. I know that I can make a chat bot or get a chat bot that'll mod the YouTube for me. Automate YouTube chat. That'll be off the hour. That'll be on the hours. No, it's not. What's that? Come in and break it. I think it says your connection is pretty slow. You're kind of like chopping up over there. But yeah, right now what I'm gonna do is this is recording also, by the way. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to make you give you higher permissions. Can I do it from here? This report. Make you a host. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, is we're working on some stuff. What I need to do is I need to post a new ad for the property. I didn't finish that thing yesterday. So Mark, I think there's something I can do to make this easier on my computer because it is slowing me down pretty heavy, but I think it'll be all right. Just need to make sure it's not the gigantic version up on the screen. So let me minimize that. Put that back. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's holding up pretty well. Alright, so we got Herbie Core, Newton, entry fee, 200 cash. $17.54 Herbie Court, Newton cash, purchase price, asking price, $215, and an ARV of $425,000, include closing costs, commissions, includes closing costs and commissions. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1106 square feet, plus basement, year built 1979. She needs a makeover, EMD, HOA, cash to seller 156, agent commission 17 non, assignment 40, repairs 75, 50K, close of escrow. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, one of the things I want to do is I want to get one of those one of those notices for like when I get a new sub when I'm streaming, right? Like plus new subs when somebody sends like I think there's like gifts or whatever, like hearts. Where'd you go? Oh, he's still in there. But when somebody does like gifts or something, like sends hearts, sends gifts, I don't really know the YouTube system that well, but that's what I'm looking at. Close that. Sends gifts. Gotta figure out what other things that can happen in that space. All right, cash deal. Asking price 15. About to V. 3-bedroom bath. Close. Cash to seller. Repairs. Close of escrow. Great. So what's up with this one? This is a great deal for a burr. Great burr potential. Great burr potential. What we got there? You dropped out, Chris. Y'all good? I am live. Edit post. See that lowercase g, different with that. Okay. Hey, we are experimenting with YouTube today. What happened? Alright, bet. I see you, Chris. Yeah, that's cool. Join. Copy. Join from your phone. I'll add you when you get here. I'll get the notice. Okay, so streaming, that's good there. When you do marketing. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed, once you see this, please subscribe. It helps out a lot, helps out the channel, helps me out by making sure that I can get this to more people. And my goal is to continue streaming each day to help out as much as I can. Right now I'm marketing for a cash deal. Here it is. Asking price 15. It's approx. It's about 50%. The ARB at 425 plus commissions. 3-bed, 2-bath plus basement. Three-bed, 2-bath, 2-story. You built 1979. She needs a makeover. Okay, EMD. HOA, cash to seller. Let's check my math. Make sure my math is good. Always got to make sure that math is good. I got the dot up there. Need to make sure though. 1754. Herbie Court. There she is. Bang. Gonna double check her. Man, this is always a blast. Figuring out how this stuff works. I'd argue that's my favorite thing to do. I should really just like solving these problems for myself and figuring out ways that I can bring the most value to you guys. So I appreciate you. Closing Harry March, vacant on close. Vacant great for potential. Month to month tenants in place. Delivered vacant and close. yeah, this it's funny because for me the RuneScape music, the background, is really really giving me deep nostalgia, right? Because I used to play a whole lot, and when I found out that I could use the catalog, I'm super stoked. So this will actually be the first video, like I said, that I'm one putting up to YouTube with this music, and I'm hoping that I don't get copyright strike. But we'll see. Great burr. Alright, damn, try and repeat. Big burr potential. Fix and flip. Green light on fix and flip. Nothing's tense in place. Okay, now where is this one in particular compared to? I think it's like 45 minutes from Charlotte. There is Newton. That might be one of the items, right? I think a good note here is that there has to be some connection to what people already know. And so in this one, if I remember correctly, it's about 45 minutes to an hour from Charlotte. So I see Hickory, I see Newton, a bunch of people behind up in Newton. So let's check it. That far. Charlotte. How far is that? 1 hour. 1 hour out of Charlotte. So 60 minutes out of Charlotte. Cash deal, Herbie Newton. 60 minutes northeast of Charlotte. Alright, got 60 minutes northeast of Charlotte. Where's my handy dandy cheat sheet? There she is. Pull that dock up. Where's my handy dandy cheat sheet? Here we go. Social media dial-in. Here we go. So we got a cash deal. Here's the address. 60 minutes northeast of Charlotte. 60 minutes. It's 1 hour northeast of Charlotte. Asking price $215,000, about 50% of the ARV at $425. Cool. Exits. Month tenants in place. And then contact me. What do I want them to do? Call, text, or DM if interested. 0378. Cool. Right? And then I think that what I will do is I am going to include the address, the privy link, in this one. Alright, let's go over there. Go to that example. Is that me? That's me twice. Yep. Alright, go over to my example here. I think I will reattach that. Reattach that to the bar. Looking good. Call, text, or DM if interested. Charlotte. Cool, cool. Pull that. Cash deal, bang. Control C. Let's go drop it in the chat. Reaching out to one of my guys out in Texas. go post this. So we're gonna go over to my Facebook, hop into some of the chats that I'm in. My favorite one being sub 2. A lot of success stories in here. Love to see it. You love to see it. As this guy loads up, bang, bang, bang. Here we go. Cash deal. Hervey Newton, locale, 1 hour northeast. No, it's not northeast, it's northwest. That's a good catch for me. Northwest of Charlotte. Asking price 215. Right. Cash deal. Okay, cash deal from the flip. Asking price 15. 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-story. Most basement area, year built 1979. She needs a makeover. She's livable. Okay. All text or DM if interested. Yada yada. Now let's go grab a photo. Or I guess I could just put the link to Privy, right? Let's do that. I think that'll like that model. Oh, where is it? There she is. Copy that and paste her over here in Facebook. What happens when I post that link? Bang. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What I need to do is I need to go over to Privy, drop that link, drop that in there, search her up, grab the link from here, share. Now, some of you might be looking at this and saying, but Paris, the property is pending. Well, yeah, that's pending because we have it under contract. And so that pending is me. That pending is us. All right. Okay, I like that. Make sure I put that in my template. Drop that Privy link. Cool. So when I go over here, cash deal, OHOA, cash to seller, agent commission. Okay, and then we post it. Check in. You find folks. From from Charlotte. Two level. Okay. Double check my numbers. So we got 156 plus 1700 plus 156, so 17,900 plus. Add up 46 minus 215. So it's minus 1100, so 156 minus 1100. Oh, 156 minus 100. It's 154, 154, 900. So let's double check the math. 154, 900 plus 17, 900 plus 40, 12. Nope, that's wrong. So instead of subtracting, 6 plus 1100, so 157, 100. 157, 100. 157, 100 plus 17, 900 plus 40. It's 215. Easy. Northeast from Charlotte. Gotta check in with Chris. Chris, where is the let me check in with him. What was the extension date? On Ruby. 824. Okay. I'm at this all night. Let me see, we gotta pop in. Is that you, Chris? There he is. Chris, welcome back. You got it all downloaded? Oh, I think I gotta give you. Gotta unmute you. Hold up. Freedom boys. Gotta unmute. Oh, he's still joining. Alright. Let me know when you're in here, bro. Should be good. Let me know if you can't talk. There he is. Chris, I see you in here. I see you on your phone, but I don't see a mic. Can you talk? Can you type in the chat? Or you just text me. That's cool too. But I can see that you are. I can see that you're in here now. Not this all day. Okay. Who's that? Insane. Yep, that's my boy Caleb. Oh, where's my chat thing? Alright. So I think we got everything. Just let me know, Chris, let me know what the yeah, I can see your video. Disconnecting your audio. Oh, it dropped again. It's all good. Alright, just checking in with you fine folks with the deal. That's Charlotte, cash deal.
You.
There we go. I hear you now. Yeah.
Finally, I know you've been seeing me trying to.
You were out there struggling, man. It's funny. It says you're muted. You're on.
Right.
Your signal's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, because it's showing me. I can see your signal's a little low. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Probably.
All right. Yeah. You're coming a little bit Did you see my text about the extension for Herbie?
Yeah. So you mean like like due diligence period?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, September 4th.
September 4th. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, cool, cool, cool. So close of escrow is 18th,
Yeah.
and then due diligence until. All right, bet. Due diligence, inspection.
You include the earnest money. Um, you can include that the roof. I mean, like we can make it like a whole
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm doing.
big
That's what
thing,
I'm
right?
doing.
Like,
Brand new roof replacement in progress. Do you know if they started yet?
no, I'm not sure,
I'm sure. It's all good.
but you can say in progress. That works. And I was looking at some videos on house repair and fixing and flipping and stuff like that yesterday, and it said that anything that's on the outside, like the roof or anything like that, none of that stuff should mess with anything on the inside.
Yeah, for sure, for
Um,
sure.
but you do want to get stuff on the outside done first, like things that's open and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you start renovating, you don't put like tools in there and bugs and all that type of stuff.
Exactly that. You definitely want to close up any gaps and openings you have in the house. Roof repair,
Yeah,
the full roof repair
yeah, in
in
progress.
progress.
Um, include the unique floor plan and all that stuff and
Yeah, yeah.
cement.
Now the so the square footage, right? I was looking at it. So right now it's at 1106. Do you know if they counted the basement, the subterranean space? Because usually that doesn't count unless it has like enough egress paths. I know there's a door down there, right?
Yeah, I don't know. What is 1106 at?
So it shows 1106 on the where is it? It shows 1106 on the MLS listing. That's what Privy is pulling up, right? Square footage 1106 there. Also basement 360. So that's it. Never mind. I answered my question. So 1106 plus 360 basement. Do. Okay, good, good. Privy come through clutch every time. Every time. 306 square foot basement. 206 square feet plus 206 square foot basement. I first dropped out again. Dang, this signal kicking your butt, bro. um, three bed, two bath, two levels. With egress. She's built. She livable and she need a makeover. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. All right. What's up? I can hear you a little bit, but not really. Let me see. There we go. That should be able to unmute yourself right there. So I'll turn off. Yeah, you should be able to unmute yourself. 100%. Inspection period. That baka dude. That baka dude. Put that up there. Gotta make it pretty. Close of escrow, not 18. I can't hear you breaking up. I can hear you a little bit, just a little bit though.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, that's much better.
All right, so the woman, um, partner, I guess, was interested in the house, but I guess they're wholesalers too. Um,
And
they
Herbie?
want to no, yeah, for Herbie, yeah,
Okay.
and she and she wants to join the live, so I guess I'm gonna send her the link.
Send her the Zoom. Here, what I
Yeah,
am
she
gonna do
wanted to
though,
talk to us.
I am gonna turn off the I'm gonna turn off the allowing them to unmute themselves. And then but yeah, that should be good. Hey, send her the link, I'll add her and then we can talk. And again, the conversation over here is that they can't be seen. Cool. Checking in with the fine folks and want to end with the deal. Now northeast of Charlotte. Head for fix and flip or circle. Newton, North Carolina. Charlotte. Cool. Near Hickory. Close of escrow, delivered vacant. I like the guacamole, the avocado icon here. I think it translates well online. It's my jam. Delivered vacant at COE. Inspection period 9. Before close of escrow 9/18/23. Pumping. Fine deal. An hour northeast of Charlotte. Alright, Chris, you back in here. What happened? Yeah, meet you when you come in. Alright. So we got in Stephen Van. Alright, I'm gonna admit him now. Hey Stephen, can you hear me? Stephen, you're muted. You should be able to unmute yourself over there in Zoom.
Can you hear me
I
now?
can hear you, Chris. Yeah, I can hear you just fine here. I'm gonna
Okay, good.
ask him to unmute. I just double clicked it. We'll see.
Yep, we can hear everybody.
What's going on, brother? How are you today?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Taking it one day at a time, man. You're right now. You're live on YouTube, linked on Facebook and some other things. What's the scoop, brother? How can we help you?
I thought you guys had a property.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just wanted to make sure that we're all still on the same page. Yeah. So this is for Herbie, right? 1754 Herbie Circle in Newton. I'm
Mhm.
actually posting some more ads on it, but yeah, we're looking to move it. Chris told me a little bit about what you're doing. He said you guys are also working an assignment. Um, yeah, I guess the question is, how can we help you? What are you trying to do, brother? Right now, we're looking for a buyer. So it'd be
Yeah.
great if you already have a buyer who's looking in Newton. But you know, we're open to the conversation, so I'll let you hit it. What's up?
Yep. Well, we already got a buyer.
Oh, perfect, fantastic.
Yeah.
So, all right, he's looking at fix and flipping it, or what's the scoop?
I think it'd probably be a buy and hold.
Really? Okay. Yeah, because it's already. I think Chris might have already told you it's
What?
already
Yeah.
month-to-month tenants right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Available for sure. There's definitely some upside on the improvements. I think that's the highest best use. But yeah, I mean, if he's looking to hold it, cool.
Yep. So the tenant with the month to month,
Hmm.
do they know it's up for sale right now? Do
They
they
do.
want to stay there?
No, they're in their period right now. Chris, let me know if I say anything that's not in line with what we've already gone over because I'm looking at the doc right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're tracking that it's being sold. They're actually in the process of moving out right now. They've been cooperative with no issues. And so based on that, we've got a close of escrow scheduled for the 18th, 9/18, and then the inspection period through the 2nd. So September 2nd would be the close. From now, effectively deposit, and then you'd have inspection period through the 2nd, and then we'd be looking to close on the 18th. You get all that?
Okay, so I see you got JV with me. So what is that, a 50-50 split on the assignment fee, or
So right
how
now,
you
this
doing?
one. So I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to do, right? You already have a buyer. Right now, this is me and Chris JVing. This is actually a
Yeah.
deal that I'm helping Chris with. So for Chris's
Yeah.
purposes, what I would be comfortable with, as we're looking at it, is I'm fine with splitting my JV with you if that's something that you might be interested in. If you already have a buyer and they're looking to buy it cash, Chris can keep all his money. I'll go and split my JV because I don't want to take out of his pocket. This is me helping him out on this one.
Okay, so what's the bottom line on it?
So the bottom line on this one would be 20 grand approximately to me and Chris. And so for this one, if you were to bring a buyer, you get 10 grand clean and we would split the 50-50 on my side.
Okay, so the price, what is it, 215 or
Yeah, so
225 or something like
we're sitting at 215 right now. 215
that?
comes
Okay.
out to about 157 to the seller. That includes agent commissions and closing costs of about 18,000. And then the assignment for me and Chris right now is split 50-50 on 40 grand. So Chris gets to keep his 20, and then you and I can split the 10, and you bring the
Mm,
buyer, they bring the
So let me
215.
ask,
What's up?
so let me ask you this: is the do you guys got a setup where the buyer has to pay the seller and the buyer's closing costs?
Yeah, so the
Is that the way you got
closing
it?
costs, all of that's included in there. So it's 6% commission inside of that
Yeah.
that 18 grand, but that's closing costs. That's closing costs, that's agent commission, and that's everything included. To answer your question?
Uh, well, kind of. What I'm saying is that 215 includes everything,
Yeah,
or
yeah, everything. So
Yeah.
that
Everything.
215 that 215 is agent commissions plus assignment fee plus the cash to sell it plus the closing cost to get the deal done. So in this case, we doing double
Yeah.
close, but it's all included in there. And then of course, if there's anywhere
Yeah.
else that it came out of, that's once we move into escrow for some reason. Right now, we're not anticipating anything because we already did our homework on it. Then that would be a conversation that we would have. But right
do
now,
you
the
got you guys
215
have
grand
it
is
in
included.
escrow already? You guys
No, we
have it in
haven't opened
escrow already?
escrow. We have not.
Okay.
Right now, what we'd be looking for is a buyer to bring that EMD so that we can open escrow, and then that would start your due diligence period. Go forward from there with your
How
inspections.
much is the EMD?
Right now, the EMD we're looking for from the buyer is 5 grand, and that's
Okay.
also included in your price. You already know that.
So is so the agent that you're working with,
Hmm.
right? He's do you know so well, I'm not going to even worry about the agent right now because usually sometimes you can get the agent to cooperate with another agency because usually when he bring in the buyer he wants a 6% commission.
Yeah, we've already
You know,
factored in that 6% commission, right? So that 18 grand includes the 6% commission to the agent who is the listing agent here, right? It's all factored in. If I didn't make that clear, so that closing cost number, that 18 grand. Pull my sheet back up here and make sure I translated it correct.
so is the
Yeah.
agent? Let me ask you this: is the agent the listing and the selling agent?
Correct. The
Yeah.
agent being the
They
listing
do it
agent
super
and
easy, man.
representing us.
It's easy.
Chris, it sounds like you're breaking up
You
over there, bro.
hear me? You hear me?
I can hear you, but you're breaking up. Steven, can you hear me and Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you. Will
Okay.
they let us use our own escrow?
So right now we have it set for Harry Marsh, but I mean it shouldn't be an issue. Who you guys usually close with?
Well, we got our own. We're in California, so we can
Oh,
do
even
escrows
better.
anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Well,
you.
the reason why is because we got all our own money. We
Mhm.
got all our own money. We're our own lender,
Solid.
and we have all of our own investors.
Perfect.
So if we can control. that part of the transaction, then maybe we can structure it out where we can get the money. We can do an ARV loan on it, and it looks like the property's worth about 425. So it's almost like a 50% spread
Exactly.
on it.
That's exactly what we're
But
looking at.
I know, but when you do a 75% ARV loan cash out, the number is actually a little higher when you get that 425 value. You're able to come in. When I looked at the number, it's just if you have a good relationship with the agent,
Hmm.
that means that we can do it a little creatively and we can get the money to fix it up, and we can probably build the payments into it too, as long as the seller's willing to cooperate. So if you
So
got
we,
425, right?
yeah.
Just follow me. 425 times
Yep.
75%
Hmm.
is 318,750. 318,750. So everybody gets cashed out. Everybody gets cashed out. And then the money left over for the repairs and the upgrades, and probably like 3 to 6 months worth of the payments is in there. We just might have to structure the deal a little bit where the seller and the agent are cool with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no problem. They can get their commission. I wasn't saying that. I just want to see where the numbers are.
Yeah. So let me recap and make sure that I understand what you're saying. Because right now we have it structured as straight cash. But if you guys have your own in-house lending, right? You guys working in California.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do an ARV loan. Like we're
Okay.
not gonna. Why would we want to tie up all our cash
That's what I was
doing
saying.
a
That's what I was. Okay. Okay. So you guys would do
Yeah,
like a
it's so
DSCR
simple.
type. Okay.
We,
Yeah.
well,
So
yeah,
my
well, no,
only
we're gonna do
question
it.
for
We
you.
we may turn it into a DSCR loan later on, but right now we're gonna do ARV loan, fix and flip.
Right.
You
So
know what I'm
from your
saying?
private, you're saying from your private lenders. So like, I guess my question, I think all
Yeah.
this goes to say is I'm getting to the point of, as far as timeline, right? Because we have a closing date set. We have the inspection
Well,
period set in
September
there.
18th. It's a
Yeah.
month
Yeah.
from now. That's a 2 week loan.
All right. Cool.
As long as the seller is going to cooperate, and we can get in and do an inspection. We can sign off on the contingencies or whatever contingency you got on the inspection, and just move forward and close it out. I took a look at the pictures on the property, so it looks like it's got a little mold behind the water heater, just a
Yeah. Yeah.
little
The
minor.
basement.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nothing
I
major.
feel you. Yeah,
I didn't see anything major on those pictures just from looking at it in my years of experience, just from the pic. Now maybe with an inspection, but I'm saying if they're willing to work it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean
Like when you saying during a double close, like I'm just telling you, like doing it creatively so that we can get the money that we need to fix it up. We can carry the loan for a little while. That we give that guy that's in there a time to get out, because we want to, like when we close in 30 days, we want that guy to be moving out. Like we
right.
don't want that guy. We want to deliver vacant. Like we don't
For
have to
sure.
go
yeah.
through the
Yeah.
process,
Right
no
now we're
process.
looking at delivering vacant as well, right? They've been cooperative and haven't had any issues in that space. Yeah. I mean,
All
so
right.
Yeah.
And
what
you
we're
say
looking
you
at.
say are you in South Carolina too? Who's in South Carolina?
So we're both in North Carolina. This is in North Carolina.
No, I'm not- Oh, North Carolina. So you
Yeah.
guys are both in North Carolina.
Correct.
So, because since we're in Cali, you guys are making the bulk of the money. If we order an inspection, because all we want to do is order an inspection, we'll pay for it. We
Yeah.
just want somebody to run through the property real quick, give us an inspection report back so we can look at it and be clear on what's going on with it. That's all and we'll pay for that ourselves, no problem.
Yeah.
We'll
Business
put the
pleasure.
5 grand up. We'll put the 5 grand up. We'll go into escrow. If they You know what? I talked to my escrow already about it on Saturday. I talked to her already on Saturday that we use. They're in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? So is our lending offices in Beverly Hills too. I think on Monday we could potentially go into escrow Monday or Tuesday. We can order the inspection. As long as the inspection comes back right, then we can move forward and close it. If not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you know, that was something we'd have to talk about. If it has, and the only thing that would come in with that is if it had anything majorly structurally or something like that. Other than that, barring that, we would close it out. The rents are good in the area. It's no problem. I just want to structure it where we get our money back. Like I don't buy deals where I got to come in with a lot of money. Not in this market right now. What's going on? This is a buyer's market right now. What's happening right now? There's so many properties on investor list. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying right now?
Sure, yeah, same on this side. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
whether it's a loan
So
or cash is irrelevant to us or the seller, as long as everything that you're saying aligns with how we normally do business anyway, so it's not an issue. And so if you're
I know.
looking to do ARV and pay it out, as the number is the number, and it's just snapshot where it is, right? Because we did our homework. And so what you're saying makes sense to me. So let's do this. Let's do this, right?
So as long as you guys get your 215 and you get paid out, we make five
Yeah,
grand on the JV side, right? Because we're gonna bring one of our buyers in, so we want to make our money on that side. But then, however we structure it to get our money back or whatever, you guys don't care about that. As long as you guys, at the bottom line, as long as you get that 215 and it doesn't cost you guys anything except for that 5 grand on the JV side, you're cool with that, right?
exactly that. As long as we get paid
Yeah.
out, we get the seller closed out, everything else is secondary to the point, because that's the main point, right? To move the deal, get us
Exactly.
paid, get the seller paid.
No
Yeah.
problem. So let's plan on let's plan on Monday being able to open up escrow, no problem. You know what I'm saying? We'll put the 5 grand up, no problem. We'll order an inspection. As long as the inspection comes back, you guys can meet the guy there because we're not there. So you guys would have to meet the inspector there and get him in there so that he can get us the inspection report back, so we can get an actual look. We'll pick our own inspector to go out there and look at it. He'll go out
Okay,
there the next day, and once that comes back, boom, we'll move pretty quick in closing it out.
perfect.
We'll
Yeah,
buy an
so
LLC. You know what I'm saying? We'll put up the
no
money.
problem.
We're just going to structure the deal so that we get our down payment and our money back, as long as you guys net 215, because it's enough money in there. I just
Yeah,
told you 75%
yeah, I'm
LTV
tracking on the
is
math. Everything makes
exactly.
sense
So
there. We got no questions or problems with the math, because
okay, no,
we ran it with uh, someone coming in with a loan. At the end of the day, for us, it's not really doesn't really matter, as long as at close we get all the funds dispersed to the right persons in the right areas based on the numbers that we talked about. So yeah,
no problem.
um,
That's gonna happen.
so
Okay.
like you said, let's do this. So Monday, right? You guys gonna push to open escrow. Let me know who your escrow officer is. What we'll have Chris reach back out to the listing agent, talk to her about making sure that we can open escrow, and they're not gonna have no issues. And we haven't had any problems with her so far. She's been really
Mhm.
cooperative. I think she's on
Yeah.
Well,
vacation
Yeah.
she
right
wants
now
to get
too.
her commission.
Yeah, for
She's
sure.
getting,
And she's
yeah,
getting
she's
both
making a great
sides.
commission.
So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
no
So it's all
non-issue
Yeah.
cool.
there. So
All right.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen.
Chris,
Let's
so
make
we'll
it
close the
happen.
deal with the listing agent on Monday. We'll be
Mhm.
able to open escrow and move forward from
Mhm.
there. The only thing that I'll say there is that we are looking to get that as soon as possible, of course, so that we can lock it up and make sure that everybody's
Yeah.
comfortable in the space, right? And so we'll close the loop with her today. Chris, can you get her on the line right after this? We'll make sure. Let me get a number for you.
Yeah.
You have Chris's number. You guys already trade some texts or what?
Mhm. Well, I think Mecca has all the numbers. She has everybody's number, but you can take my number down if you want it
All
right
right,
now. It's
sweet, sweet, yeah. 818
818
408
9761
9761.
9761.
And this is Steven,
Steve.
right?
Yep, Steven. It's
All
all
right.
good.
Bet. What else are you
Yep.
guys looking for, Steven? What else are you buying?
I mean, we'll buy anything as long as we can do it creatively.
Okay. Now, when you say
You know what
creative,
I'm saying?
when you're saying creatively, like you're finding the financing on your side and then paying everybody else the way they need to. Or are you doing sub two as well?
We do sub two. I see you got the Pace Mortgage.
That's my boy. Yeah. I
Yeah,
love it.
exactly.
All right, bet.
Yeah, we'll do sub two. You know what I mean? We'll do
Okay.
sub two.
What are you guys
I've done
looking
so
at?
many sub two. I've done so many sub two deals. It's crazy. You know what I
I love
mean?
it. I love it.
I bought from auction. I got my investor. We got one of our guys. He just told me the other day he's got $1 million. He doesn't even know what to do with it. So
No worries. We'll
I
find
just
out what
been
to do
doing
with
this a
it.
long time.
Yeah.
Man, I just been doing this a
Yeah.
long.
We can find
I
that.
just been doing this a long time, man. So I looked at the numbers on it and I was like, man, that's a no brainer.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? We might have to amend the contract and the sales price a little bit, and just we might have to amend it a little bit because the thing is that when the lender looks at it, if we got it at 215, um, it might change it. We might have to change the price on it a little bit just to make it work, or maybe not. I have to see. We might just be able to do a double close, and on the next side, do it that way, and just run all the money through escrow. Because it's just a down payment that runs through the escrow. The lender is going to want to see that whatever that 25% is running through escrow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
whatever
saying?
whatever we got to do on the buyer side, like your side of the double close, that's you and us, and we can make that work, right? As long as at the end of the day, when we go to close, that everything translates over to the seller side and they get their funds,
Getting
everything else is
215. That's
secondary.
it.
Don't even matter.
No problem. We're gonna make that happen. Okay.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right.
So
All right.
so we'll follow up. We'll follow up tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, we'll
Right now it's
pencil
about to
we'll
be a big
pencil
time.
this in. We'll pencil this
Yeah.
in into a buyer side, a B2C contract. We'll
Mhm.
push that over, and if you need to adjust it, or we need to talk about some things like that, you can close the loop. I'll text you as well from a 910 number, and then I think you said you have another partner, Mecca. She might already have some
Yeah.
of our numbers.
She's on the phone. She has all you guys' numbers.
All
She's
right,
the one
perfect,
who.
easy, easy.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right,
we'll
man.
we'll draft up
Yeah, that
a
sounds
B2C
good, man.
contract, and we'll move forward. All right. I will say this
Yeah.
though, because we're still
All right.
marketing, right? So until we get that
Yeah. If
deposit
somebody
into
comes,
escrow,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Whoever
easy.
comes with the money first, right?
You already know.
Hey,
You
that's
you
it.
already know. All
Yeah.
right, man.
Yeah,
Hey, it's been
that's
a
it.
pleasure
Money
talking to you,
talks,
brother.
bullshit walk.
I'm gonna keep you
All right.
online. I'm gonna lock you in, and then we find some
Yeah.
other stuff. We'll help your guys get
Yep.
that
Just
million
shoot me a
dollars. You
text.
know.
Yep. Just shoot me a text. It's all good.
All
All
right,
right.
bet. All right, brother.
All right.
Take
All
All
it
right.
right, man.
easy.
Thanks.
And then the iPhone is that you, Chris, or is that Mecca, his partner?
Probably Mecca.
Okay.
Mecca,
All right,
she's
Mecca.
still probably in.
You're welcome to kick it if you'd
Yeah.
like. Oh, there you go. All right, she headed out. It's all good. All right, Chris. So, I mean, what do you think about that? We still live, by the way.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, like that sounds good. I mean, that sounds good. I mean, I think I get what he's saying. So what he's saying is, what we
Oh, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You gotta go by the window.
Okay. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on with
Oh
this.
no, no, no.
Anyway,
It might
so
be one
okay,
of those days.
all right, all right. So we do a double close, and then he handled the rest of it in escrow
Yeah.
or afterwards.
So the way it works out is on the seller side. That's one side of the close. The double close, everything on the buyer side between us and the buyer is irrelevant, right? And so as long as at
Yeah,
the end of the day we get the funds to the seller at what their numbers are based on what we've already got and captured. At the end of the day, as long as
yeah,
there is enough capital to translate over to the seller, it doesn't matter if it shows up as a loan, as long as the money goes to escrow, and that's the conversation. So
yeah,
when the 5 grand goes into escrow for us, right? On the buyer side, what we would do is we would translate those funds, so that it funds the escrow so that it can feed the other side, right? One, we open escrow, they provide the funds, and then we can use that locking them in to go and then fund the seller side. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Right,
I get
like
it.
for clarity point, and this is an important piece because if we're going to double close, then we will need two, effectively two EMDs. And if we got to go get a gator on one side, that's a non-issue. But what we'll do is we'll do a non-refundable EMD on the buyer side, so that regardless of what happens, the conversation is the deal is a no-brainer, like he said, right? We're at 50%, and if they have the
Yeah,
capital and resources,
yeah,
they want to go and get a loan and secure it with the ARV, it's perfectly fine. That's none of my business. I don't really care because when it closes, it will translate through that double close wall over to the seller. They'll get their funds, and we find ourselves in the center of that conversation where you get to keep your 20 grand, goes to your pocket. Like I said at the beginning, I'm fine with splitting mine. It's not that important to me. The most important thing is relationships and then building the scale. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, exactly. Okay,
So yeah, what we'll do
okay,
now
that
is
sounds good.
what we can do right now. We can change gears. Have you already submitted? Have you ever done a B2C contract before? Like the assignment of contract? You've done it.
No,
All right. So we'll draft up a purchase and sales, um, and just really all we'll need is just contact information for him and whatnot. I'm gonna shoot him a text right now, and then we can ask him. Unless you wanna, well, it'd just be easier for me to do it, right?
yeah, that's cool. You can do it. You can do it.
418, and
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna do it live, right? 408, and then
Yeah,
once we send the thing over, he doesn't have to sign it right away. That's fine. Like I told him, we're gonna keep marketing until we get EMD and escrow.
Mecca texted me. She said it wouldn't allow me to unmute to say
Oh,
hello or goodbye.
oh,
she,
dang.
s-
Tell
she
her to come
said, but
back
I
in.
appreciate you
Such a
guys. Let's
sweetie.
get it.
Such a sweetie. Tell her to come back in. I'll unmute her. She can say bye. Tell her
She
you know
said,
we got stream bombed yesterday, so I gotta be careful, right? You let her know like
yeah.
gotta be careful. Hey Steven.
She said it wouldn't let me say hello.
That's funny.
No,
Sometimes it be
crap.
like that. Wouldn't let her say hello, goodbye. Sometimes it be like
Yeah.
that. Oh, hell, this is Paris. Lock me in.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I am still gonna post it to the sub two space, with the new numbers and whatnot, right?
yeah.
So yeah, add some price, ARV, da 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 da. Currently occupied. I need to make it. You're making it close of escrow. Inspection period through 9/2. Close of escrow. Bang bang bang. No HOA. Control C that. I don't know why that ain't showing up that way. Alright, there we go. Close of escrow. Shit, I might just hit up my girl Maria and have her do the TC work because I really don't want to do it at all.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I'm telling you, man. Like when it comes to the stuff, I'd rather spend the time like thinking about it and doing the brain work
Yeah.
than doing the actual
Like,
process,
okay,
right?
go do. Yeah. And you say, okay, here's what I need you to do.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
It's gonna be a mistake.
County agreement, New Hickory, purchase price. Okay, let me hit him up. Hey, Stevens, Paris agent investor in North Carolina. Lock me in. Yeah. When you get a chance, send me over whatever escrow. Escrow. Gotta check one thing because I think the title for Herbie said Harry Marsh, right?
Yeah.
I mean the
But
contract
I
for
mean,
Herbie. But
I
yeah, I'm sure we can change it. It's not that deep. You hella broken up. You sound like a robot. You out here like.
you hear me now?
I can't hear you. It's just broken. It's all good, man. I ain't stressed out about it. We gonna roll. We rolling. We rolling. Agent
Yeah.
investor and lock me in. When you get a chance, send me over whatever escrow officer you'll be using. And
Yeah, I mean, I don't get why they can't use Harry Marsh though, right? Like,
I mean, if they have their own,
can you hear me?
yeah, if they have their own escrow, then it doesn't really matter. I'll ask him like, hey, we if you don't have one, we'll do it with Harry Marsh. Shit's tight.
Yeah, I mean, like a super investor friendly and all of
Yeah,
that stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. Obviously, we're investors too, so
yeah.
we
But
will
you
make
know,
sure.
the
Cool.
buyer, it's the same conversation where the buyer always wants to do escrow with whoever they're comfortable with, right? And again, with the seller, on the seller side, you might be like, I'm hesitant, but as an investor, it's like, hey, I know what happens and what doesn't happen in escrow, and so when we're talking about like making sure that the money goes to the right place and that it's in a reputable escrow service company, yada yada, the wiring instructions are coming through a secured portal, like that's not really a conversation. And in this one,
Yeah,
really, right, when we're talking about opening escrow, it's a matter of the money showing up, verifying that the escrow company's legit. The money shows up, and then if the money shows up, like everything else is secondary. I don't really care as long as the money gets to the places where it's got to be.
Yeah.
Because in order for the property to be transferred, they have to have escrow, right? It can't be transferred
Yeah.
without the appropriate funds and such. And then at the end of the day, right, like we wouldn't assign the contract over if the contract didn't make sense for us and the seller and
Yeah.
both parties involved, right? It just wouldn't work. So it's funny because people were like, "Oh, I don't want to get scammed." I was like, "Well, how do you get scammed if you're talking about us sending them money? Sure, there's a possibility and there's a threat of being scammed there. But if it's the other way around, where it's like they're sending money to escrow for us and they're sending 215 to escrow for us, like
Yeah.
like what's the scam? Oh no, I got money.
Yeah.
Box 50 EMV, 3 bed, 2 bath, 2 levels. You're occupied. EMD, no HOA. So yeah, let's. That was a lead from where'd you find that one at?
Facebook, actually. Yeah. Somebody that texted me a minute ago, and I was just going about one of my other deals. The first one I think I put up there that was horrible. And by the way, and I on a list just send it to as many people as I can that reached out to me about the deal that I haven't talked to since. So, and then she just was like, yeah, like I think we got a buyer or something like that. She was like, we're like interested. I don't know, something like that. And yeah, and she just called me last night and was talking to me about it. And I said, yeah, you know what? It was like 9 something at night, but they're in California, so it was like 6 p.m. something. So I was like, yeah, just call us tomorrow and we could talk with my partner and everything like that, and we'll figure it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then here we are. So,
Here we go. Take call. All right. Yeah, the follow up is important, man. That's the most important thing. Hey, Steven, this is Paris,
exactly.
Asian investor in North Carolina. Lock me in. Working the Kirby deal. Lock me in when you get a chance. Drop
Any
me
exciting
an
things
email.
this going on. Tomorrow I have to start the wholesaling Avengers. This is awesome, man. This is super cool.
Yeah, it's a good time for you, right? Now we just gotta get the deposit.
Yeah, man.
We gotta get that deposit in today. So like I said, I always tell them like I'm gonna keep marketing this until it'll be marketed until I get
Yeah,
a deposit in escrow. Because until then, it's not even remotely real.
exactly.
Drop me an email so I can
Okay, so you was
see.
thinking about getting a gator for this one?
Yeah. So my position on this one for a double close is that if worse comes to worse, we could go get a gator and then put the money in. Go get a gator and then put money in on the seller side on that side of the escrow, right? That's not really a question or a
Yeah,
conversation. That's easy enough, right? Um, what I prefer
yeah,
to do is wait until ideally you would already have a buyer, but let's just assume that the process is once we get the buyer side deposit submitted, then it would be one
yeah,
deal, right? And so if they're going to use a loan, we don't even necessarily have to do a double close. It doesn't really matter in context, but I want to make sure that the agent is fine and isn't going to have an issue. And so in that case, we want to do a double close, right? Um, and
okay,
so
yeah, I got you.
we just got to get the 175 to the other side, and in that case, it's going to require a due diligence on both sides, right? For from the buyer to the seller, I mean, from the buyer to us, it'll be 5 grand.
Okay, I get it.
And
So
that's
you can
why
use the gator to
the seller
handle
side.
this transaction. Yeah, and then our transaction, you're gonna use their money for
Exactly.
our transaction, and that basically can pay them the gator back. Okay, cool.
Exactly, right? Because
Okay, cool.
the 5 grand that'll come across as the deposit ends up getting is part of the
Yeah,
purchase price, and that's another reason why the EMD on the buyer side has to be greater than the EMD on the seller side. Because if it's all one
yeah,
transaction, it's even easier, right? Hey, the EMD is 1,000. The EMD is 2,000. Bring me 5,000. Okay, no matter what, we've got the capital
yeah,
to open escrow. Um,
exactly.
such one point cash deal for fix and flip, circle, asking price, box of 50, cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, if it's anything that's different, if it's anything, like any difference, whatever, like anything that's different. Like I'm really cool as long as we get what we are supposed to get, what we probably
Yeah,
or whatever on
there's
our
no
on each
way.
of our side.
Right, and there's effectively no way that we would be able. There's no way that without seeing the documents, right, with the closing statements and whatnot. There's no way
Yeah,
that there would be another issue around it. The reason that he's saying that we might have to adjust the numbers on the assignment or whatever the case is that if they're going to use a
yeah,
lender, right? If they're going to use a lender that's going to loan and against the property as collateral,
yeah,
then what they're
yeah,
gonna have fees on their side. So what they're gonna have to do is make sure that those costs and things are associated. At the end of the day, I don't really care about any of
mm,
that as long as when the number 215 comes across, covers all the things that we care about
yeah,
and that the seller cares about. Everything else, I don't fucking care. If they gotta bring 220, if the purchase price is 220, okay, cool. I don't really care.
yeah,
If there's an extra five that goes to your lender, but we get our numbers, our 40 grand and whatever, or if it's 30 because I give up
yeah,
like half of my side, or I don't really. Again, it's all
yeah.
good.
So what he's saying is it might has to be he might have to like add money or something like that.
So that's what it should be, and what it should not be. What it should not be is on the opposite direction, right? The number shouldn't go down.
Yeah,
The number shouldn't go down.
yeah,
Well, that's not necessarily true, right? The number might go down, but it should not go down further than what we just talked about, where I said, hey, look, right now we're looking at 40, 20, 20 each. Right now I'm looking at 20.
yeah,
I'm fine with splitting mine. So if we're looking at 215, if it goes down to 205, that's still fine.
yeah,
Because that means that he's taking what he's saying is he's gonna keep 10 grand in his pocket and he'll get that from his buyer's side. Does that make sense?
yeah,
It we'll get to play with it, and at the end of the day it'll all be on the documents, and it's really a non-issue. So as long as you get your 20, as long as the seller gets their 175,
yeah,
which accounts for 17 grand to the agent, and right now I already have, like I said, I have 5 grand built in. I already have 5 grand built in for closing costs, so it might even be a greater delta in there than we thought. um, as long as the numbers come across and make sense, the rest of it doesn't matter.
yeah. Exactly.
Because really,
Okay,
here's the other
cool,
thing: that
cool.
5 grand that we have in here in closing costs, um,
Yeah,
that will cover all. That should cover the escrow fees, right? That should cover all the escrow fees. And if there's lender fees, well, that's their loan should cover. Their loan will cover some of their holding costs and things like that. That's a conversation that we'll explore. But I'm asking him, hey Steven, this is a Paris Asian investor working the Herbie deal. Lock me in and drop me an email so I can send you a assignment B to C assignment. Um, so for this one will be actually, well, I can send it, but this one's obviously you're the one that locked up the A to B contract, so this is actually going to be your information on there.
yeah.
Should be both of us. We have a solid relationship. Assignment.
Let me go throw something out real quick.
What's up?
I said my phone is on the charger. I'm gonna go and throw something away real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, go for it. And then worst case scenario, it's going good. Today's going good. Okay. Full repairs. Proof repairs. Takes your DM if you're interested.
All right.
Alright, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I swore I changed it. I gotta fix that. Edit post. Northwest. Alright, cool. I'll fix that. Okay. Alright. I gotta make a post real quick. I gotta do something on ding on Facebook on my story. Gotta let them know. Gotta let them know. Do. What's going on? We're out here live, locking up deals, making contracts with my boy Chris out here on Zoom and YouTube on live. Just as your reminder, I am still hosting a Sub 2 meetup here in Sneeds Ferry, North Carolina on August 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Do not miss it. There's going to be some great people there. I can't wait to see you there. Take it easy, and I have to see you there. Boom. All right. All right. That's gone. That's out. Okay, so just put that there. Now I'm gonna go take that same post, bumping up, do. I like the neighborhood. iPhone entered. Oh, is our girl coming back? Hello. All right, there we go. Hey, girl. Hey. Hold on, you muted. Let me unmute you.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Oh,
I
up to no good.
That's right. I just want to thank you guys, and I'm excited to work with you guys. I see that you guys are really serious about your business. So we're definitely going to be working on other deals together. I
Easy
was
for
able
sure.
to I was able to hear the bulk of you know, your conversation. So yeah, we're planning to move forward as of tomorrow.
Awesome. That's easy. Yeah. I shot Stephen a text message. Do you already have Chris's number? Did you guys exchange numbers?
Yes, I have Chris' number. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, you can hit him up or hit me up. Again, like I said, this is actually his deal. I came in to support him, and so we're working it. And all I really care about, to be 100% honest, is just getting Chris paid. That's my thing. I
Right.
just want to make that man some money. So he's a good dude. But yeah, nice to meet
Exactly.
you. Where are you guys?
Nice
So
to meet you.
Steven's from Cali. Are you out in Cali too?
Yes, we're both in Cali. I'm in
Yeah.
Long Beach. He's in LA.
Okay. All right. Born and
Yeah.
raised.
Yes, born and raised.
Awesome.
What
Yeah.
about you guys?
So I'm from Philly. I was in the Marine Corps for 13 years, and I just got out of the Marine Corps like 2 months ago. I've been doing the real estate thing for like 6 years, and then I've been an agent for
Okay.
just over a year. And then Chris, I'm pretty sure he's from North Carolina. I just happen to live
Hmm.
here, and we decided to live here because my kids are like, we like the woods. So there's Chris. So I got backwoods
Yeah,
kids.
right. That's right. Yeah, I'm taking my real estate test hopefully by the end of September. I'm studying right now.
Heck yeah, for California.
Yes, for Cali. Yeah.
Girl, those California contracts are no joke. Here's what can I ask you why you're getting your license?
Because I want to be able to actually have connections with. I can have connections with realtors now, but I want to be able to, actually write my own deals and stuff like that.
That's fair.
And yeah.
Can I give you a little bit of insight in what I would share in that subject, and maybe it doesn't apply to you. He says unmute you, bro. Trish, you're not muted. You tripping, bro? Um, I'll unmute you when you come back in. Hey, baby, I'm on the phone. You okay? What's up? Tell me something. Sorry, I got my phone
It's
screen.
okay.
What's up?
I have three, so I
Ramen noodles?
understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get her noodles. Yeah, I'm gonna go here soon. I'm gonna cut the live here soon and get her noodles. You guys want noodles? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Well, so the challenge that I found after getting my license, right, because I've been doing the real estate thing for a bit, is that becoming a realtor is actually limiting me in a number of ways, right? When we're talking about some of the things that I would normally do because I'm creative and I'm like, I'll do whatever it takes. As a
Uh-huh.
realtor, it's like, if you do that, you might lose your license. It's like,
Exactly.
I hate that. But I mean,
Uh-huh.
what do you think about that? Have you looked into that? Have you talked to other people out there in Cali
I
doing it?
I thought about that, but it's like it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So it's like you can bring other people in that you trust to like kind of like quote unquote do the dirty work or whatever.
That's
So
fair.
that's
That's fair.
you know
That's a
yeah.
fair
So
point. That's a fair
that's what
point.
Steven does that a lot. He does.
Okay, all right.
He's been in the game over 30 years. So
Oh, heck
you
yeah.
know he's really seasoned. He does everything creative, everything, no money, all that.
I
Like
love that,
so.
right? Yeah, I'm sub two. I'm sub two, and so I mean, we're speaking my language. That's why I was like, sub two. Hey, yo.
Uh huh.
Chris
Uh huh.
says, so I feel bad because I forgot. Chris is from New Jersey. Chris is from New Jersey. He just happens to live in North Carolina too. So we're both transplants holding it down.
Right, because I heard a little accent in his voice. I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't sound like you from North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be tapping in with you guys. I'll see you guys soon. We'll be
Okay.
getting on another Zoom soon, I'm sure.
All right. Make sure if you guys want to, if you want to snip this or clip this, it's live on YouTube right now. If I didn't tell you that, I'm sorry. I should have said
Oh,
that if you didn't catch that.
that's
But yeah,
fine.
it'll be on my YouTube. You'll find us, and then
Uh,
feel free to snip it and take it as you need.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good
All
one.
right. You have a nice night. And
You
then
too.
let's close this up and finish it up. All right.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. Where you at, man? Because I'm actually gonna have to drop out of here for a little bit. I have to go grab some snackies for my fanbo. Let me see. Stream status is poor. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. Everybody out there in YouTube land and maybe join along on Facebook. Yeah, he said that's crazy. I'm gonna end this here. Me and Chris are gonna lock this up with Steven and I think her name was Fona. I have to double check. I feel bad. I forgot. I should have got her name. But hey, this is Parish Capers signing out. I will catch you guys on the flip side, and I'll probably end up coming live again later today. If you have any questions about anything we talked about today, if anything comes up and you're like, wait a minute, how does that even work? Um, you're welcome to hit your boy up, right? We'll make it work and we'll talk about it and we'll do whatever it takes to get you more confident and comfortable in real estate and do whatever it takes, all right? This is Parish Capers again, signing off.